So we've got a little monkey here today. I've seen her a few times. She's been around and now she's sucking my neck. I'm going to show you what she looks like over there. Oh, I've got my flash on, so you're not going to see that good. But yeah, I've seen her around this area, and her mother had to go to some kind of a eye specialist or something, and well, she's staying over. So there she is. And her name is also Lilly. So let me just get her off me. They like to sit on top of you and you don't get them off that easily. All these doggies are taking a quick nap, and I mean a quick one. If it takes 10 seconds, that's all they need. Diego and Enzo has just gotten up. They're all just around, and Arnie is just got some food there, always eating. Have you ever seen him not eating? Now they've seen these little wires in my hand. I actually just quickly bended 3 of them. It's just a piece of wire, and you bend it so it's not sharp on the ends, and then whoa, these dogs can drink. I've just filled that up a few seconds ago and have already drank the lot. Diego also having a drink. What I do with this is I show them to Diego and then I actually use this as an extra lock on this little, what do you call it, a little gate that I've got on there where I fill these the water bowls. Just look at Diego there with Trappy's tail. So I actually just take this. I've just got one hand now, so I'm going to put this down. Or no, I'm not going to put it down there. I've got a feeder for the dogs yesterday, so I quickly just put that in and put the dog food in, so it's much easier. But I lifted it up because some of them are lifting their leg on it, and I'm not going to allow them to do that. So if the dogs will give me a chance, I just put this on here. Let me see if I can do this with one hand. I can do quite a lot with one hand. I just put it on like that, just as a safety precaution so they can't open it. So I've got the one at the bottom, I've got the one at the top, and still you have to always keep in mind that they can so easily just go out and enter that area. Now, it has happened before, but luckily the tigers aren't not really they don't want to hurt the dogs. So luckily in my favor, they were trained right. Now, it's not really training, it's just giving them the opportunity to realize that they don't have to hurt the dogs. Watch that tail, and that could be disastrous if you're standing at the wrong spot. So yeah, you have to keep in mind, if you do have any animal, if it's a cat, if it's a tiger, if it's a dog, if you're not going to, well, allow them to know that they don't have to hunt, they're going to hunt. These little ones, I have to rescue geckos and things from them all the time. And I do that because I don't want them to hunt. And I think if you really go into an ecosystem and you introduce anything, Diego is so friendly, and you introduce anything that is unnatural, then there's certain problems that can arise from that. The pumpkin's still not doing anything with it. Let's see what he does with it. What I'm trying to say is, I've got a problem with fleas at the moment on the dogs. And I've been buying a lot of different products and things to handle it. And I just can't seem to sort the problem out 100%. And I was thinking this morning, you know what? Maybe there was some kind of a way in nature that would take care of that. But since I have tried to control it with certain, well, what can you call it, treatments, now those systems are not in place anymore. So I'm just thinking about this, how to take it that one step further. Should I just go and buy another treatment? And the short way to do that is, yes, do that. You go, you buy it, you put it on the dogs, it's sorted out. But you haven't sorted out the long-term thing. So I think if you pay a lot of attention in something like this, then you start to realize that there is certain things that you are not making better by handling it. Sometimes you have to allow nature to take care of things because that system has been around for, well, a long time. So we do have a herb here and there, and we can mix something up and we can treat the problem, but that doesn't occur naturally. And then you're going to have to keep on doing it. And when I think back, I've been handling it for the last 30 years. So I'm going to put some effort into trying to find a solution to fleas, because they do come out in summer. And I've been complaining a lot about summer, and I don't want to sound ungrateful, but seems like in certain temperatures, certain things happens, and you have to keep an eye on it. The tigers don't have any fleas whatsoever, so why don't they have it? And why does the dogs get them? These are all questions that people didn't even know existed. Yeah, these tigers are something else. I'm going to be giving them a little fish a bit later on. And just look at that. And that's the third time he's done that today. And he doesn't always do that. It's just probably his mood that it's in. These little ones, I really think that little Picky has turned into a beautiful cat. If you watch those old videos when I introduced them to the tigers, it was so frail and small, and just look at him now, absolutely gorgeous. And when you pick him up, you just feel health. That's all you feel. They are absolutely perfect. A little spider cat as well. And there's the little sister coming. To be honest, I don't really know exactly what the gender of them are. I haven't looked. The new little ones that I have there on top, I've checked them, they're all females. So I'm not a curious person. I don't need to know always. And I would actually prefer not to know right now. I don't know why. Something's just telling me you don't need to know. And there will be a reason eventually for that. So, yeah, I know sometimes the things I say is a bit strange. But, and there she is. There is the other little computer cat. Actually, I should change their names a bit later on. I'll see what happens. Because I can't call her computer cat just because she changed a couple of settings on my computer once. So, yeah. He's just walking around marking everything today. They had a big piece of wood in their swimming pool. I don't know where it came from. I had to go and remove that. But yeah, Enzo just taking a little bit of a break over there, watching me, and he's getting up. Can you believe it? And Diego is just strolling around all the time. He doesn't walk anywhere. He just walks everywhere today. Enzo greeting him and running off. I don't think there's a moment that these tigers act exactly like you would be able to call it. I can sometimes just say, and he'll be getting up and he will, but you don't really know for sure. They are totally doing whatever they want. But there's no doubt about it, they're always looking absolutely perfect. They're so beautiful. I don't know what the right word is, but they are just always in perfect condition. And he's greeting me as he walks by. Diego is feeling like he wants to play a bit. There he goes. He's stalking Enzo. You can just watch these boys every day and it never gets old. Well, there they are at the back now. Let's see if nothing happens in the next 10 seconds. No, there he's coming out. This little one sharpening her claws on my foot. Yeah, Diego is just walking around admiring the beauty around. He's just checking out every tree and every little thing that he can see. There's no other word than perfection for these two. They just give that vibe. They can get up at any time of the day, and when you just look at them, they are perfect. They've never got hair that is combed the wrong way, or they just stay absolutely perfect. And everything is protected on them. Even what I mean by that is they've got their hair protecting them against flies and things like that. And if he shuts his eyes, it seals off completely. If he shuts his mouth, it seals off completely. I just think his nose, the inside of his nose, I think that's the only part that don't close up absolutely perfectly. He can even pull his ears back and his ears will close up. He seals off his internal part completely if he wants to. Well, I've been watching them for so long, and still, every single day I am amazed by, I have this, I don't know what the words are. I think by the design underneath his foot, if you just look underneath his feet right there, right now, it's perfect. The little hairs that protects the bottom part of his foot. And if you look at his toes, I remember when Enzo was little, I used to always look at his toes and I took a lot of pictures of it. And it was absolutely perfect. And there they go. They're just playing a bit more. I was gonna quit this video a few minutes ago already and I just don't seem to get it right. Because I know something is about to happen and I think it's going to be great. But yeah, I think I should leave that for another video. At least we know that there's always something happening with these two. They're always playing or doing something, and it's absolutely amazing. Well guys, I think Enzo just crawled in there so he can feel more protected against Diego, because Diego is just walking around looking for trouble, seems to be. But he's doing it in such a funny way. Not a serious way, just in his own style. Well, that's it. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed that. And like always, have a good day.